Hey, welcome back to Score on Business, and let's get back to Marc A. Wolfe. So Marc, you shared about the issues that prevent a company from committing to a valuable project. Moving past that, what are problem areas that prevent execution?
But sometimes the people don't execute because they really don't know, they aren't really brought in the right way.
Yeah.
If you don't bring in the team, you don't bring in your clients, you don't bring in the people that it's going to affect, and you don't have discussions, honest discussions with them, when you lay something out, it's going to be undermined. It's not going to work correctly. You really have to take care of and take advantage of making sure that everybody knows. And getting that on board, everyone got on board, isn't just about hearing what they say, it's actually about listening.
Yeah.
It's about communicating it back to them to make sure what you heard is what they really said.
Yes.
People sometimes say they want certain things. We want a product change. We want you to be this way in the market. We've seen even with some of your guests, listening to people is critical to making sure that they get exactly what they want. But you have to listen to the question behind and what they really say.
Yeah.
Some people say they want health food or they want to be able to do something, but they don't really like the taste. So they want a certain lifestyle, they want certain things in their company, but they really have to have the full piece together.
I mean, that's when you're truly a partner, is when you can see, and especially if you have specialized knowledge about a specific way to do things, if you can see where people don't really understand and help them understand what they're really looking for, that's so valuable.
Well, that's our role. Our role is to come in and look from the outside and actually not try to go and sell you pieces of the puzzle, but look at the whole piece together, put everything together, and get everybody to communicate together to get to that certain goal.
Yeah. Yeah, and to try and get buy-in. When you listen to people and talk with them, buy-in increases, usually.
And perception is sometimes a lot different than reality, many times.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what you've shared with us several different pitfalls, both from getting started and then from executing. What can companies do to avoid those?
What they can do is literally go through steps one at a time and understand what the project plan is. They need to know, for accountability's sake, they need to have someone that may not be in their company to help guide them through the process. If you're working with somebody internally, they might have an agenda, right? There might be other reasons that they need to get this project done. They have to get it under budget. They don't really care. They just need to get it done. Sometimes they don't want to get it done because it changes the whole way the company operates. But if you come in and you all agree that you want to bring in someone that actually can walk through this with you, you can actually have the steps one at a time laid out, discussed, and move through. And that affects all companies of all sizes. See, if you don't know what you don't know, it goes back to that whole, you might make mistakes that you can easily avoid by having someone that has experience walking through this process.
You know, one thing that has never ceased to amaze me is the extent to which people in a company may have their own agenda versus the best interest of the company's agenda. And so I'm glad you brought that up.
Well, there's so many people that work at companies that actually don't always want to be there.
Yeah.
So that's why we can come in and see through a lot of the politics and be able to work with that. And that's, you know, these projects are IT projects, but they're also non-IT projects.
Right.
There's a lot of things that people need to do together that actually communicate what the company does.
Yeah. So what do you do? And we've got, 45 seconds left. What do you do when you start seeing politics that are not taking the company where they really want to go?
You really got to talk to the people who brought you in for a purpose and understand what their goal is. If their goal is to tell you, listen, tell us how to get this project moved, but this needs to go on. If there's other people in our company that aren't on board, let us know. Sometimes we'll be able to do that, but that's if there was the buy-in of the company to do that.
Yeah.
Our goal is to make the company to be the best it can and be able to be in the most effective way.
Hey, we are now out of time. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks. We will see you next week, and make sure to check out that website, scorenashville.org. Thank you, and thank you, Marc, for being here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.